spicy hot chocolate with, you know, a bit of chili chocolate. I'ma stop now because... Woo. Hello my beautiful people of the world, I hope you are well and having a brilliant day. I'm back in my living room. This isn't a vlog today, this is like a normal sit down video, even though saying that I am stood up, but it's kind of just a more chilled video. And as you know, this week on my vlogs and social media I've been doing a little bit of a series called Victoryforu Prom Week, and I really hope you guys have been enjoying it. There's been different bits and pieces for guys, for girls, how to save money, and this video right here is all about how to kind of handle prom, or you know, a better term for it is how to slay prom, because we ain't like, you don't go to prom just to kind of, you know, sit there. Prom is kind of, you know, that big finale that, you know, has to go out with a bang. You have to go out with a bang and do the best that you can do, but obviously we ain't breaking the bank over it because it's not that deep, but just have the best time ever. So I'm going to give you, I guess, some hints and tips on, if you've never been to prom before, kind of how to deal with it, how to slay it, and you know, it's going to be a fun video because I loved my prom. I actually loved both my proms, but we'll get into that a bit later on in the video, and you probably already know about it because of a blog post I wrote about my prom experiences. So let's get straight on into this video. Thank you guys for already being here. If you like this video or like previous videos, like and subscribe and share with your friends. Comment down below any ideas or things that you want to see me do in future videos. And also, if you're new and you've never seen me before, you know, this beautiful face, please do press that subscribe button. It really would mean a lot. And thank you, and let's get on into the video. Let's go. So the first tip is, I guess, kind of simple, but it's about transportation. Unless you're going with like a big group of friends, don't bother with like a limo or, you know, like a sports car or anything like that. It's really not worth your while. You're literally gonna be in it, I guess, for the journey there, but you're not gonna probably be able to have it going back home or anything. And it's one night, it really does not matter what you turn up in. Obviously, everyone has different budgets, everyone has, you know, different things that they can do, and turning up in a limo really is not the be all and end all. Don't get me wrong, there are people who turned up at my prom in limos and stuff, and yes, it was great and amazing, but it's also like, that's not really what prom is about. Prom is genuinely just about celebrating, you know, the end of your education, or like, some people are leaving, like some people in my year 11 prom went to college or went elsewhere to do apprenticeships and stuff, and it's kind of about, you know, saying that final goodbye to everyone, and it's just a really nice thing. And really, limos and sports cars just driving to prom isn't necessary. It's lovely and it looks great, and I'm not saying don't do it if you've got the money to do it, but it's not the be all and end all. It really is not going to make or break your prom. So just be sensitive, really. Just kind of, you don't have to, but obviously if you got the money, spend your money, get it. But if you don't bother. For both of my proms, I think my dad dropped me off. Actually no, yeah, my dad dropped me off to both my proms, and I had the best time. So it's really not about the transport that you turn up in. Number 2, this is a serious health and safety one, and I'm genuinely saying this for your health. I'm not saying this because for any other reason, I'm saying this because of your health. If you go to prom and there is like a buffet, go there first. Please, go there first. I'm not saying eat all of the food you want, I'm just saying go there first, because by the end of that night, there are going to be people who have sneezed over that food, there are going to be people who pick their nose near that food. If you're really hungry, eat beforehand. Eat before you go to prom. But if you really need like a little snack, go there first, please, because it ain't pretty. Don't, no, it ain't pretty. Tip number 3 is kind of about what the clothes you're wearing, and this isn't even like a fashion tip, it's mainly about making sure you stay at a moderate temperature, basically. When looking for, I guess, a suit or a dress, especially most proms happened around kind of the summertime, so it's hot, you're around a lot of people, you're in a warm, sweaty environment. Make sure like it's not too warm for you, because obviously if it's too warm for you, you're gonna sweat a lot, and hygiene, and yeah. So when you are, you know, obviously either buying suits online or going into shops to buy suits, or buying dresses online or going into shops to buy dresses, make sure when you try them on that, you know, you have enough room to move and you have enough freedom to basically, if anything does happen or any sweat does accumulate, because yeah, if any sweat does accumulate, it's not going to be cloying and horrible. Obviously for a guy, you can take off your blazer and that's all well and good and it's done. But obviously if you have a dress that's got like loads and loads of like frilly layers and a hat, you can't really take that off. Like, I'm sure you probably could, like if it's like a petticoat, you could probably like pull that off, unless the rest of the dress is see-through, and don't do that. But obviously just make sure that you dress for the occasion. Don't dress, I guess, overly warm unless you're a cold-blooded person. I don't mean that in a mean way, I mean that if you just get cold easy, then obviously wear what you want. But just be aware that you're in a hot environment around loads of people who are just as warm as you are, and just make sure that you know, just keep smelling fresh, smelling clean, and just dress appropriately. Step number 4, actually, you know, I'm gonna go grab step number 4 because, you know, I'm gonna reminisce a little bit. One sec. Okay, oh, this kind of looks cute with this. It wasn't meant to, but anyway, step number 4 is picking the right colour for you. Basically, everyone, you know, due to their skin tones and everything, look better in certain colours. Me personally, I know that I look really good in bright colours because it emphasises the tones of my skin, and you know, I'm all about that melanin popping life. So I picked, this is actually my year 13 prom blazer. This blazer is from a brilliant company called Alexander Dobell. They're actually really, really cool. You can get some really reasonably priced stuff on their site, which is really, really cool. It's a really good site to check out if you want to. There's their logo, you probably can't see it on camera, but it looks really, really good. Obviously what I wore it with, you've probably seen some of my social media before, but if not, I will try and put it in this space on screen. But yes, that's what I wore. I actually kind of made my shirt from an old school shirt, and that's kind of tip number 6 or 5, whatever number I'm on. If you need to, make your own clothes or edit something that you've already got to save money. That's actually what I did. So the majority of my funds went on kind of the suit part. So I believe my whole suit, the blazer and the trousers, I think was probably about £99 when I bought it. And at that time, okay, no, I'm coming close. You know, make sure it's focused on my face, okay. At that time, this was probably the most expensive thing I owned in my wardrobe. And to be fair, probably still is, because I haven't really bought anything else that expensive. So I'm on these people, I want to save money. I want to save money. I'm one of those people. Even though I want to look good, I also want to save money. And also, I have to say, I was wearing this vest like all day, but kind of just slinging this blazer on, it kind of looks okay, you know, kind of looks okay. Let me know your opinion. I quite like it, probably other people don't. I feel like I look a bit spicy, you know. A little bit like, you know, a little bit like, you know, a piece of, you know, spicy hot chocolate with, you know, a bit of chili chocolate. I'ma stop now because, ooh. But anyway, that's definitely an idea if you need to. You've got enough time for prom, I hope, because I believe most proms happen end of June, July kind of time. So you've still got time to get everything in gear. And also, it's really not about the money. It's not about how much you spend on your suit or your dress. It could just be something that you already have that you've worn to a wedding. And the good thing, I guess, for guys, predominantly, if guys have suits, we can reuse them for proms and stuff and weddings and things like that. But unfortunately, for girls, obviously, if you want to get like the really kind of lovely, more traditional prom dresses, it's kind of a dress that you only really wear once. And I would suggest, you don't have to take my advice on this, but I would suggest maybe getting a dress that can be used for more than one occasion, because we're living in a time full of fast fashion, and personally, I want to look after this world that we're in. I really want to like protect it with the whole thing with plastic pollution and fast fashion being here. We really need to kind of care for our planet more. And if you buy something like, you know, this blazer has been worn more than one time. It's been worn to weddings, more formal events, and there are some girls I know who probably didn't buy like the most expensive prom dresses, but they've been able to wear it to more than one event. They've been able to wear it to weddings and formal parties and things like that. And I would really suggest doing that, because as amazing and as brilliant as wearing that beautiful kind of cupcakey princess dress probably is, and probably gonna look great, probably gonna look cute and great, but you're only gonna wear it once. And we're really honestly living in times where it's kind of not acceptable anymore. Like, we really need to be able to wear things more often, because just throwing things away just cannot be acceptable. And it's something personally that I'm really passionate about, you know, really buying products and buying pieces of clothing and actual pieces of technology that we're not just buying as a throwaway thing. We're not just buying to buy once or to wear once and throw it away. When you buy, I really hope and implore that you buy for longevity, because especially, okay, this is probably, I'ma just say this, especially if you have limited funds, or you know, you have a specific smaller budget than most other people, buying for longevity actually helps you in the long run. And even if you have like a huge budget, like, you know, you've got, you know, your 3 jobs, or you have a rich family, or, you know, if you've got that money, then, and obviously you want to buy something, even if you want to buy, you know, an expensive, you know, Tommy Hilfiger suit and all that, do it and look great, but think about the future of the product that you've bought. Don't just buy it for a one-time use. Buy it for, you know, the future, because we really need to consider where clothing's coming from, and consider how often we're going to wear clothes, and obviously how often we're going to use things, because we really are living in a throwaway world, and the fact that we're living in such a throwaway world, it's ruining our world. And one small way in which we can help this world be a better place is being more considerate with our fashion choices. And I really hope, even though it's prom and I know you want to, you know, splash out a bit, and you can still do that, but have in mind that we need to be considerate about the fashion choices that we're making. Now, I'm back after that, you know, deep conversation. We're back just to be a bit more fun for the ending part of this video. Hey, get it, hey, get it. Okay, I'm done. Point number 7, 8, whichever we're on, I lost. Whatever point it is, just accept it. If I'm on the right number, who knows? Who knows? But this is coming to our last point. Have fun. Like, genuinely have fun. If you like to dance, dance. Like, don't feel restricted. Have fun with your fashion choices. Personally, this is me personally. Even though I love a black tuxedo, it looks great and looks amazing. Prom is one of those places where that's all you see. So when it came around to my proms, because I got to help plan my first one, my year 11 prom, which, you know, turned out amazing because obviously I was involved, and not to blow my own trumpet, but it turned out good. And then our year 13 prom, which I helped to fundraise for, so I was involved in some way, so it turned out good. But just come and have fun. If you can get involved in the fundraising for your prom, if you can get involved in something within your prom, like the theme or anything like that, get involved. With your style choices, have fun. Don't make it too serious. I personally, this is probably because I'm single, but go with friends. Like, I know obviously if you've got your bae and you've got your boo, you probably want to go with Deb and be all cutesy at prom. Do it, fine. But also on the same hand, if you're dating them, you're hopefully probably gonna see them after prom and all that's done. Whereas some of your friends you may not see for a while. Like year 13 prom, out of all the people who are there, I believe I keep in contact with maybe about 10%, maybe. Maybe, probably wrong. And with like year 11 prom, it's probably about the same ratio, probably like 10-15% I've kept in contact with. Not necessarily because I didn't like these people, just because we've grown up and grown apart and just moved on with life. And that's also another thing that I guess unfortunately a lot of us were taught by watching, you know, like Disney and Nickelodeon. We've all got this preconceived idea in our heads that after prom, all of me and my friends, we're gonna stay best friends for life. They gonna be by my side, we gonna get married together. I hate to break it to you, but for the most part it's probably not gonna happen. And it's not because, you know, you guys aren't friends anymore. Well, in some cases it probably is because you aren't friends anymore, but people grow up and grow apart, and that's just the way life goes. So make the most of your prom with the people that you're with. Have the most fun that you can have. Don't be stupid though. That's why I'm talking to you. You know what I mean. Don't be stupid. Just have the best time that you can, because just have, realistically, this isn't even just about prom, this is about life full stop. Make every day fun. Tiffany Haddish said it. Now quoting Tiffany right now, she makes every day fun. Makes everything that she's going through fun and finds the fun in everything. Just find the fun in things, or find the joy in things, or find the beauty in things, because honestly, life is too short. Life is too short to just kind of be down all the time, or life is too short to not enjoy things. And I know obviously we are in a time, and I'm not whitewashing everything because I've been through it myself, but what I'm saying is, if you have an opportunity to have a bit of fun, even if you are going through something that involves your mental health, if you can, please try and take advantage of it, because it may make a bit of difference in your journey. It may make a bit of difference and give you a bit of light relief and a bit of joy. I know going through mental health issues can make going to public events like prom and, you know, award ceremonies or graduations or things like that can make it really, really difficult. But if you can, I would really encourage you to go, because it's gonna probably turn out more fun than you think it will. Especially if you are involved in some kind of planning with it, because you can kind of adjust it to what you kind of would like it to be as well. So that's all I wanted to come on and say, really. Just give you those little pointers. You've never been to a prom before, if you're not quite at the age yet to go to prom, just a future heads up. Just be prepared and have the most fun that you can. And also, I really just hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Kind of been a bit of a ramble. I kind of don't care, because next couple of videos that you're going to see are going to be vlogs. So it's going to be back to being outside and doing things, but I really want to come on today and just talk to you guys about prom, fashion and style and sustainability and things that I really care about. So thank you for watching. I'm Victoryforu. I hope that you're victorious every day. Next week's vlog is going to be great. This weekend when I'm currently filming this, so and when you see this, it's a Sunday, but yesterday, on Saturday, we did an event called Sulphur House Hugs. So you guys are going to see the vlog from that. It's gonna be amazing. We're so excited. It's gonna be brilliant. You've probably seen all of the posts on my social media, but if you happen to be in Oxford, or you happen to be in Oxford, let me know down below, and you may even see yourself in next week's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Victoryforu. I hope you'll be victorious every day. God bless, bye bye, and I hope you guys enjoy prom.